to be happening more and more. Have you tried the latest version of the antidote? Yes. I took an extra large swig of it last night. Maybe that's what's doing this. Great. What am I going to do if I become stuck as Harriet? Don't worry. If that happens, I'll look after you. But I'm sure I'll do it. Smarty pants.
I know frolics. Learn tap dancing with Mrs. Rocket.
Tip dancing all night. It'll be a load of rubbish. Yeah. Even more fun than frolics. Learn tap dancing with Mr. Blister. And has our uncle got rhythm?
Mr. Blister can't even teach science.
Oh, that doesn't matter. He wants to make himself the most powerful man in this school. And how is he going to do that?
Because anyone who doesn't go to his tap classes gets low marks in all his lessons.
Then it's Mr. Blister. You've been terrible today. If you carry on like this, you'll be chucked out of the school. So what? So what will happen to Julia then? Oh! We've got to do something to get you into the Rockets good books. Maybe you could volunteer for some activity one of the Rockets is organising. Such as? Fun and frolics, learn tap dancing with Mrs. Rocket. Oh, no. It's perfect. No one's going to her tap dancing lessons because they're all going to Mr. Blister's. This will really get you into Mrs. Rocket's good books.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Listen to those tapping feet.
They're very good.
But no one comes to my tap lessons. Memphis, you've got to make my tap lessons compulsory.
Compulsory tap dancing lessons? Are you mad? If the inspector's got wind of it, they'd close us down. It's not true that no one's interested in your tap lessons. Well, only yesterday one of the boys stopped me and asked me where they were.
That's because he thought my tap lessons meant showing him how to mend one. His father wants him to be a plumber.
Oh, Mumsy!
Everybody hates me.
True, Mumsy. Maybe people are just worried that you'll be too good for them.
Will no one come to ask about my tap lessons?
Hello, Mrs. Rocket. I've come to ask about your tap lessons.
You have? Right, now the first lesson.
Oh, no, it's not me.
It's not?
No, but it's someone who's very keen. In you come.
And Sarah Slocum, you get 5 marks for not knowing how the experiment would develop. Roger, your marks are very low.
But my tap is terrific. Show him, boys. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Sit down at once! The floor vibrations will take the experiment and... That'll be the end of my tap class.
There. Right, I'll do it again. And this time you join in. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Lessons are cancelled.
I know what you're thinking. You can't go home like this. What will your parents think? They could be a bit upset. You must stay in the school. Phone them and tell them you're staying the night. I'll phone mine saying you and I are working on a science project. After all, it will be true. We'll see if we can come up with a proper antidote tonight.
Thanks, Edward. You're a pal.
Come on, we'll use the phone in Mr. Rocket's office. He and his mum have gone to the library.
You won't be on your own, will you, love?
No, Mum. Mr. and Mrs. Rocket in residence. Ed, Nicholas and Harriet will be staying with me. Yes. We'll have a great time, Mum. Say goodnight to Dad. Bye.
It's disgraceful. Mr. Blister gives his nieces top marks for everything.
How do you know?
This is his mark book.
Oh, well, leave it alone and hurry up and phone your folks. This office is also Mr. Rocket's bedroom. He says he likes to sleep on the job.
So we notice.
It's a bit late for a picnic, Moira.
I was thinking of Julia. She does like her cocoa before she goes to sleep, so I thought I'd take some to school for her in a flask. I've made them some sandwiches too in case they get hungry. Because that Harriet's a big girl.
Oh, you can say that again.
That Harriet's a big girl.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we all have a picnic? I mean, it's a lovely night for one.
And from the very depths of the pool of blood, they heard the ghost's voice. Revenge, it moaned. Right, story time over. Betty buys.
That was a very scary story. I won't be able to sleep now.
Nonsense, Memphis. There are no such things as ghosts. Now you get into bed. And let Mumsy turn out the light. There. Nighty-nighty.
Pyjama, pyjama.
The Rockets have gone to bed. Now I can get started on an antidote.
What shall I do?
You can watch me.
I'd rather watch paint dry. I'm going to practice my tap dancing.
Well, not in here, please.
I'll be back in about 15 minutes.
Make it 5. No, 10.
Head teacher!
Mister, what are you doing here?
I left my mark book here, Headhunter, and I didn't want it to go missing.
That's strange.
What is it?
That door being opened. I wonder what it means, Jerry.
It means we didn't have to knock. I thought you were a ghost.
A ghost?
Well, not that there really are such things as ghosts, of course.
What on earth is...
Oh, it's that friend of Julia's, Harriet.
Is that the burglar alarm?
No. And what's that funny gurgling sound?
It's probably my tummy.
Crumbs! Mum and Dad!
People say that girl's big and aggressive, but I think she's really shy. What do you think, Moira?
I think she's shy and big and aggressive.
I tell you what, why don't we follow her? She might lead us to Julia.
You're right.
There's definitely something roaming around this school. An intruder.
An intruder? Well, shouldn't we call the police?
Not until we find out what sort of intruder it is.
How will we be able to find that out?
We'll booby-trap them.
I'm sure she came in here.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to give Julia a call.
I hear footsteps. Maybe that's her coming now.
It's a ghost.
There. Now we'll squeeze out and lure whoever it is in here.
Well, how
How do you intend to lure them?
Inspiration will hit us.
What on earth? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Jekyll, what are you doing here?
We've just seen a ghost.
Hideous apparition!
You can say that again.
Hideous apparition!
Where? That way. Well, I'm going this way. No! Oh, no! How dare you? That's my mumsy!
I'm sorry, Mrs. Rocket, I didn't recognise you.
It's my beauty mask.
You was robbed.
What a relief. There isn't a ghost after all.
I saw something going into the laboratory.
Oh, I want to go as well.
I said laboratory, Memphis, not lavatory.
Someone should go in after it.
I think we ought to leave it to do whatever it's doing in there in private.
No, I think it could be our intruder. We better confront it.
Mr. Blister's right. There's more of us than there is of them.
After 5, open the door. 5. Julia!
Nicholas!
Hello.
What are you two doing here?
Oh, it's all right. Julia phoned us. She said that she, Edward and Harriet Hyde would be working on their science project.
Harriet Hyde? Has she gone?
Yes, she has.
Oh, did her mum and dad collect her?
Harriet's the sort of girl who doesn't need collecting.
And who gave you two permission to work in the lab after hours?
Shame on you, Mr. Blister. If only the rest of your class was so dedicated.
Yeah, I expect it was something scientific that could only be done at night. Did everything go okay?
Spot on, sir.
For the time being.
Did you ever see 2 such hard-working pupils? But now you must go home. Too much work can tire you out. Right, Memphis?
Right on, Mumsy.
Luckily, we've just finished.
Well, in that case, I'll run you home, Edward.
Good night, Mr. and Mrs. Rocket. Mr. Blister.
Good night, then.
Good night, bye.
I'm glad that's over. After all this fuss, I expect your hot water bottle's gone cold. I'll go and make you another.
Oh, thank you, Mumsy. Intruder booby trap! Wait!
I'm smoking! Yes, Simeon, where are you? Oh, Simeon, where's he gone? I'll pretend this. Hello, I'm Simeon. This is Children's BBC. Where is he? I can't see him. Where's all the smoke coming from? It's me, because I'm smoking.
The mask is coming up in just a moment, and we are almost at that time when we shall announce the 5 lucky winners of our Mad Masks competition. Have you won those mask goodies? You'll find out in about 20 minutes. Meanwhile...